Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me for this third MCAST Energy Day conference. It is always a pleasure to be amongst academia, researchers and other stakeholders involved in the energy sector. Energy remains high on the agenda of the administration as it has direct and indirect effects on the country's progress and well-being of the citizen. The ongoing energy transition should ensure access to affordable, sustainable and reliable sources of energy. Three fundamental objectives enshrined in both EU and national policy. The recently agreed EU legislative package, appropriately dubbed as Clean Energy for All Europeans, provide a solid foundation for this ongoing transition. It places the citizen at the center, who is no longer treated as a passive consumer, is now an active participant in a changing energy market. New concept, research technologies and business models shall promote the development of smart grids, distributed storage and generation energy, communities and active prosumers. These are central elements of the new EU electricity market design, and it is important that the local research in this area is sustained so as to be able to adopt appropriate solutions, tailor-made for our specificities. The present administration is supporting the transition whilst taking into account the specific characteristic of the local energy system and to ensure that nobody is left behind. This is achieved not only by attracting investment in the conventional generation and distribution section, but also by directly supporting renewables energy generation and energy efficiency projects. Malta is on track to meet its 2020 energy targets. However, we are now looking well past this date, and the National Energy and Climate Plan covering the period 2021-2030 is nearing completion. This will cover the 5 dimensions of the energy union, including research, innovation and competitiveness. The ultimate aim is to move towards decarbonization of our economy and an EU-wide carbon neutral economy by 2050. The national plan shall provide the framework for actions. Successfully, support schemes are expected to be extended and revamped, whereas new schemes would further support the deployment of renewable energy and, most importantly, energy efficiency measures. With a growing population and sustained economic growth, it becomes ever more important that a higher effort is directed towards keeping consumption in check. It is important that we use our energy infrastructure to optimal levels and reduce energy wastage. The administration prides itself for overhauling the energy generation sector and reducing energy costs so as to contribute towards a higher standard of living. However, we must ensure that energy is consumed in a responsible manner. This is not just a matter of cost, but a responsibility towards our future generations. In this context, the Energy and Water Agency is ramping up its engagement with the various sections so as to ensure that consumers better understanding the available options and advantages of adopting energy and water efficiency measures. Indeed, energy is needed to produce water from reverse osmosis, pump groundwater and move water in the distribution network. I am sure you will find today's agenda very interesting. And whilst I once again thank the Malta College for Arts, Science and Technology for the initiative to discuss microgrids, which is bound to be a game-changing technology in the power sector. I wish you all a successful and productive conference.